So this will kind of be like a 2-in-1 video. It will be both a very short life update, and it will also be a things you can do while regressed / to help you get regressed without a caregiver. So first, life update. I've been doing well. Haven't been posting much since I haven't really had a lot to post about. But I got this idea, and since I am an age regressor without a caregiver, I thought it'd be a good idea to post about it. And second of all, I have a teether now, the wolf / husky guy. Yeah, and I have a second one coming today that's a fox. So, very exciting. And I also have a lot more age regression gear coming that my mom got me for Hanukkah. She doesn't even know I'm an age regressor. So, it's not like passes or sippies or anything. I'm way too scared to ask my mom for those. But, yeah. Anyway, things you can do to help yourself regress / during regression without a caregiver. First things first, I want to say, if you're planning to voluntarily regress, I say, set everything up before you actually start to regress. It'll be so much easier, and, doing easy things like getting something set up while regressed can feel very hard if you're currently regressed. I say that from personal experience. So just make sure you have everything set up, make sure you have everything you want. If you know you're going to want a snack, make sure you have your favorite snack there. If you know you're going to need water, make sure you have water there. That kind of stuff. On with the activities. So first is a pretty obvious one. Coloring. I have this coloring book right here. It says 4 through... It's not the right side. It says 4 through 8, which is very close to my little age range. Inside it says this book belongs to B, which is my favorite nickname. This one, you can see, I did outside of regression, so I didn't, this one is very realistically colored, but then another one of the ones I did out of regression, let me find it, would be, this one, it's very neatly colored and all that, but then some of the ones I do inside the regression look a little bit more like this one, because the cat's blue and all, or this one, or this one that I actually did with markers. Inside regression, I don't really care for this I did inside regression and this I did inside regression. When I'm regressed, I don't really care if it looks realistic or not. I just have fun coloring. Another one is anything that has to do with stuffies. I especially like playing with my stuffies and talking to my stuffies, especially these two. This guy I've had with me since I was born, so he's kind of always been there. You can see he's very loved. And he's just really comforting for me. His name is Hippo. I've mentioned him before. And this is Peppermint. My grandma got her for me when I was 6, which is right in my little age range, so very nice. And especially if you don't have a caregiver, your stuffies can kind of feel like your caregivers because they're always there for you and listening to you and stuff. So another very basic thing is watching cartoons. I myself don't watch cartoons You may find this a surprise, but when I regress, I normally listen to true crime documentaries. Not anything too gruesome, mainly it's just influencer drama, but like, sorry, mainly it's just like, silly influencer drama, that like, doesn't have anything related to my trauma, because I'm not going to go into details about it because I don't want to accidentally scare anybody, and also it's really personal. But I regress due to trauma, so when I regress I don't really listen to anything that has to do with that. But yeah, I just mainly listen to true crime documentaries because before I would even regress, I liked true crime a lot because it kind of made me feel less alone in my trauma, almost. So, but most people don't like anything that's scary during regression, which is understandable. Another thing is going outside and finding pretty rocks, or finding just cool flowers or something, or just writing down what you see and hear and smell and feel and all that. It's a good activity to recognize your senses, recognize what you see, sensory input stuff. And I also find it a really good grounding technique, talking about all the stuff that I smell and hear and feel. So, another thing for me is making beaded bracelets. I have a few. I don't know where they went, but I have a few. One of them is pink and blue, and it has the letter beads spelling out the word small, but instead of S-M-A-L-L, it's S-M-O-L, the cuter way of spelling small. So, yeah. Another one of my favorite regression activities is jump roping, or swinging on swing sets, running around, playing on the park. Maybe you can't go running around playing on a park when you're an adult because people will think it's weird, but you can certainly play with jump ropes. You can have a bunch of you can have jump ropes and soccer balls and things like that at your house, and you can play with those during regression. So yeah, another thing that often helps me regress is just it being nighttime. Since I'm a secret regressor, I can't really regress during the day. Well, technically I can, but I'm constantly anxious, thinking that someone's gonna interrupt me, and then I either will have to try to snap out of regression really, really fast, or I'll still be in regression and I'll be talking to them and they'll think it's weird or whatever. So, another thing that really helps me is just watching age regression videos like these. You can find them really easily on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all of that. And lastly, I say taking a bath, or shower, but mostly bath. Since most people took baths in their childhood, you can set up a bath with lots of bath toys and stuff. You do have to be careful when you regress when you're in the bathtub, though, especially if you regress really young ages, because if you do, and then, like, you forget, and then, like, you regress for hours at a time, you're going to be in the bathtub for hours, either because you don't know how to get out, or you don't know how to, like, drain the bathtub, and you'll be confused. I still usually know how to do simple things like draining a bathtub or turning off the shower while I'm regressed, so I still do those things, but I mostly don't regress in the shower. I just regress, like, after the shower when I'm watching, like, Little Space TikToks or YouTube Shorts, because I don't have TikTok. But, you know, stuff like that. So, I just want you all to remember that you're still a valid little / regressor, even if you don't have a caregiver. I myself don't have a caregiver. So, yeah. Bye-bye.